Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Now, over the years I've amassed quite a collection of cameras ranging from 35mm to 4x5 field cameras. But you know, owning a lot of cameras doesn't make you a better photographer, but what it does do, it keeps you interested in photography using different cameras. You know, one day you might think I'll go out with a 35mm, the next day go out with a large format camera, a medium format camera, and it just keeps your interest, keeps you involved with it. But the camera that I think for me is the most fun is the pinhole camera. You know, you can learn so much from using a pinhole camera, from you know, using a light meter, calculating exposure, picking the right type of light, composition. There's so much to learn, and because you haven't got a preview or a viewfinder, everything is done up here. You have to think really hard about it. So anybody who is you know, into film photography, has never tried a pinhole camera, I would really advise you do that. You'll really enjoy it. I don't know if people are aware, but I do give a pinhole photography workshops. At the moment I'm taking bookings, but only provisionally. I can't give dates with the COVID, but if you're interested in that, I'll leave a link in the description, and you know, you can provisionally book a pinhole workshop with me. The pinhole workshop covers right from the beginning, loading the cameras. In this case, if we were using a 4x5 pinhole camera, which I normally use on the workshops, because you know, we can use 2, 3, 4 sheets of film, and that's probably enough without wasting any film. It would be exactly the same if we're using a medium format pinhole camera. It's just that the process in the workshop is easier to use a 4x5. So as I say, we cover loading the film into film holders. I'll show you how to load the film into the medium format cameras. Go out, take some pictures, come back. I'll show you how to develop the negatives, and then we can scan and print the results out. The workshop lasts around about 7 hours, and I think you would really enjoy it. It just sets you off on a right footing. It's a hands-on workshop. I don't do anything. I just I give the orders. I show you what to do with it. But as I say, I'll leave a link in the description to the workshop if you were interested in booking one. Right, on with the video, and this video is all to do with pinhole photography. I used my 4x5 pinhole camera to photograph a little waterfall that's quite near to me. So on with the video. Because I'm stuck home at the moment with no transport, I'm trying to find things local to me within walking distance. So I might go to that man-made waterfall that I photographed a few weeks back with the Bronica SQAI camera, but this time I'm going to use my pinhole camera. I've only fetched one dark slide, so I've got 2 shots, and see what I can come up with there. I always love using the pinhole camera because you just never know what you're going to get, so we'll see. So I'll have a little walk down there. It's about a mile, so it's not too bad. It looks like the snow's coming again. I love it when weather's like this. Gone as the mud, it's just frozen now. It's lovely to walk on. It's just a passing shower this, so it's looking quite dark. Probably won't amount to much. Anyway, carry on regardless. This is showing how cold it is at the moment. Look up there. Frozen solid. I'm wanting to get down at a very low angle with the pinhole camera just in front of this here, and hopefully I'll get the waterfall in. I think I'll do that at 75mm, so I'll set the camera up now. I'm just going to get the camera set up before I go into the water, brave it. I hope nothing falls in. Just make sure that the camera's set to the correct pinhole, so I'm going to use 75mm, so I need to make sure that the disc inside there is correctly set. There's 3 pinhole sizes. There's there's 75mm, a 50mm and 25mm. So I'm setting it to 75. Right, make sure I've got my light meter. See if it's set correctly there. 125, so I'm using FP4. I need my timer and spirit level. So I'm all set, so I'll get myself into the water. If I don't come back, will somebody inform the wife? There we go. So hopefully that's going to turn out, get some nice blur in the water. It's probably going to be what we call milky blur, but it should be okay. I'll just see if I can find, I've got one more sheet left, and see if I can find another composition. There's something I'm going to try, and that's right near to the waterfall, and rather than using the 75mm setting, I'm going to use it at 25mm, and I don't often do this, but it can produce some really dramatic results. It's absolutely super wide, so I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing down there because it's going to be too noisy, but it's down there, the bottom corner, right up to the waterfall, and use it, as I say, at the 25mm setting. So I'm going to have to alter the camera to change the pinhole to 25mm, and then I'll go down there, take a light reading, and I'll take the picture. But as I say, if I go down there, you won't be able to hear a thing, it's so noisy with the waterfall. I'll video what I'm doing. For the 25mm, I have to take the camera to bits again. Get the dark slide off. It's cold, can hardly feel my fingers. And then I'm going to have to remove 2 panels. One. So that's one panel for 25mm. So I've got to set it to that now, inside the camera. So it's central. That's 25mm. The tripod attachment on. You can see the gap. It's very, very small. So from the pinhole to the fill plane, it's about what I don't know, 20mm, and it's covering this whole area. Although it will vignette at the corners, but I don't mind that. It's a nice effect, or it can be. But as I always say, if you don't try these things, you never know. So make sure that the white side facing me. A bit different, like. Get a bit more tension on the rubber band. That feels fine. Right, so I'll go down there and set the camera up, let you see me taking it, setting it up. So that's it, the end of the video. Nice little short video, just to show you how much fun a pinhole camera can be. That's if these turn out. You can take pictures in situations where you know, you've got a camera with a viewfinder. It's very, very difficult. I've used two focal lengths on the pinhole camera today. One at 75mm, that's more of a standard view, and then at 25mm, and that's a super wide angle. I'll get lots of dark edges around that. But if I don't experiment, I've said it before, if you don't experiment, you know, you never get anything different. You just got to try these things. I'll just show you quickly how I got the calculated exposure for the last shot. I think I've shown this before, but I'll show you again for those that might not have seen it. I've got some charts on my phone representing the pinhole sizes on the 045 camera. Now there's 25, 50 and 75. Now I was working at 25mm, and the exposure which I took at f22 was 1/4 of a second. But that 1/4 of a second at the pinhole size of f138 for the 25mm would work out at 9.8 seconds. That's near enough 10 seconds. So I come out of that, then I go into this, I look for FP4, and then 10 seconds, and then that gives me the 18 seconds exposure time at the bottom, and that's how I got to the exposure time. So once again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Get out and try a bit of pinhole photography, it's really good fun. If you like the content, give me a like, better still, subscribe to my channel, and once again, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video.